In the 1970s, New York City was going through a difficult time. With crime and poverty being at an all-time high and tourism being at an all-time low, the city needed a comeback, and it needed it fast. In 1977, in the back of a taxi, artist Milton Glaser took a red crayon and a ripped envelope and drew this, which quickly turned to this. Nearly 50 years later, the logo is now slapped on everything, sold at their own dedicated tourist stores.
Like a known fable, I'm a psycho unstable. Leave a clone hanging from the microphone cable. If you really wanna play, lay your cards on the table. You really wanna play, lay your cards on the table. Like a known fable, I'm a psycho unstable. Leave a clone hanging from the microphone cable. If you really wanna play, lay your cards on the table. You really wanna play, lay your cards on the table.
There are two types of physical tourist stores: walled-in stores and hole-in-the-wall stores, which are typically found in Chinatown. These wall stores are scattered all throughout the Lower East Side, spanning from the financial district to Times Square. The closer you get to landmarks, the more stores you'll find. For example, in the area surrounding Wall Street and the World Trade Center, there are 5 within a mile of each other. Each wall store sells similar things with a diverse inventory. These things are t-shirts, mugs, toy cars, teddy bears, and anything with the I Heart NY logo on it. Each store seems to have its own unique items to make them stand out, like the one near the Standing Bowl sells joke condoms, or this store near the Fulton Center sells pieces of luggage. Another universal element of these stores are name-based merchandise, a very popular item due to their simplicity and personal touch. Collectible items like spoons, magnets, and salt and pepper shakers are also sold at several of these stores, with the I Heart NY logo plastered on them. Political-based merchandise is also pretty popular in more recent years. If this isn't political harmony, I don't know what is. Prices at these stores tend to run pretty high, and many I went to had a minimum of $10 for credit cards. They do things like 3 for $10 for many items to increase chances of you buying more. The prices for the most part are fixed, and some have price stamps at the bottom of the items. I find that the closer you get to a landmark, the more expensive the stores are. Mostly because they know if tourists are in that area, they're going to go to their store and not some random store a couple blocks away. The souvenir shop industry in New York is very competitive, especially in the areas close to landmarks. Despite this, each store has breathing room and its own chance to get customers. Speaking of competitive, another style of tourist stores that operate in the main streets of Chinatown are the hole-in-the-wall stores. These stores are much smaller and open air, with owners or workers standing outside trying to get customers to come inside and buy things. With a smaller inventory compared to the stores in other parts of Manhattan, hole-in-the-wall stores have to find their own ways of getting creative. While they sell hats, shot glasses, and t-shirts, they sell things like katanas, these weird dog things, and symbols related to Chinese culture. These stores are also known for their cheap knockoff merchandise or replicas. I'm told this pink thing is from a popular kids game, and last season, Among Us plushies had flooded the streets. These flippable octopuses are also common as well, one side being happy and the other side being sad or mad. One interesting thing I noticed about these stores is that they don't label the prices for a lot of their items. This is because the prices at these stores are extremely fluid. My friends bought hats at one store, and when they went to the store next door, the owner began to ask how much they paid for the hats. Compared to the Manhattan stores, the market in Chinatown is extremely competitive, especially for how close everyone is. You need to be the cheapest and the most unique, two things that aren't always hand in hand. With this in mind, we decided to ask a couple of the store owners their thoughts on different topics. Summertime? Do a lot of tourists come through the summertime and like a lot of normal people?
Now is maybe season start.
This is a good season, spring, summer.
That is coming.
Oh, okay.
Coming maybe next week.
Oh, okay.
Like the summer season.
Summer?
Yeah.
All right. And another store said that the season's about to start. You think that's true?
Yeah, this is season is starting now.
Oh, nice.
Now this maybe this year not good. This why this this Ukraine and Russia this big problem. That's why these people last year is better. This year no good.
So it is pretty competitive. All right.
Competition the customer make a competition.
Okay.
This your store is $1, that store is $15. That store say $15, 15 cent. Why give? The customer make a competition in the store to store.
Okay, so the pricing makes it a
Pricing makes it of the customer.
You buy a 5 for 10 t-shirt.
It's a 5 on the t-shirt.
Oh, okay, so you have a good deal on t-shirts? All right.
Actually, this is own business. Everybody like the separate business. His business, which one he sell good, I don't know. My business is gift one is my best sell. This is my opinion.
Oh, okay.
I see that this is better place. I'm moving.
Oh, you like it here?
I like it here. This I see that this better place. Anywhere else, this I going to moving over.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Thank
We try like the same as like the same kinds of business because we know that this business how to run. You know?
So you would probably stay here?
Yeah.
No, if I change my location, if I make a business lose, that's why I try to other place and a best location. But if I no make a lose, I am sitting here is good for me.
So you would stay here?
Yeah.
It was interesting to hear that despite the really competitive nature, they would rather stay where they are rather than leave and go somewhere else. Tourism in New York City can be a bloodbath, a bloody, useless crap-filled bloodbath. It's kind of weird though to think that if it wasn't for these overpriced stores, New York City wouldn't exist in the way it does now. But thanks to a guy in the back of the cab, a little sketch built a great big city.
If you really wanna play, lay your cards on the table. Really wanna play, lay your cards on the table.